we're back. We're back to Anime Rewind, Jacon 2008. Of course, the Naruto thing for me was the biggest deal. It probably caused me not to want to go next year. I don't know if Anthony will talk me into it or not, but not having Naruto will honestly cause me not to want to go next year, just because I didn't have it.
And we didn't have Steckman here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, another thing is we didn't have any extra people. Like, we usually have Steckman come along, but his dad was gone for like 3 weeks or something, and it was his dad's first time being back, and then he had to go for like another couple weeks, so he had to stay home. And then Webb, we couldn't get a hold of him. We didn't talk to him soon enough. That was kind of, we didn't really talk to him that much. I saw him playing basketball like a week before we left, and I didn't really talk to him because I was going to the courts. So that was my fault. I should have talked.
We're getting off topic here.
So we didn't bring anyone, and we should have brought people, because when you bring people, it's always more fun. Everybody knows that. They're running around with their whole crew and stuff. So another thing is, I thought the people at this con were as cool as people at the last con. We met so many like awesome people at the last con who we were just talking to, hanging out with and stuff. Naruto people, you know. This time we only saw like Nero, and he was only there for like 1 day. And unfortunately he wasn't there for the Smash tournament, even though he rapes the Smash. Another kid, I don't know his name, but he's Orichimaru girl's boyfriend, if that helps. I don't know, she's like the only person I've ever seen like rapes with Orochimaru. She plays for Evolution, so does he. He plays OTKN. And he's really good at Meta Knight too. And I was gonna ask him, but I don't know, he's always preoccupied. Who's better, his or Nero's Meta Knight? So, I don't know. But the kid who ended up winning, I won the first round of Smash. There were 64 entrants at first to the tournament. I only played Smash because there was no Naruto tournament, and I should have been watching SNL because I really didn't even want to be there. But I ended up just going anyway because I signed up. And there was 64 people. It ended up being 40 people that actually entered and played in the tournament. Out of the 40, I won. It was four for all, 4 stock, no items, random stage select. I ended up winning my first round match. It went down to a 4 for all sudden death, which was amazing. I've never seen that happen before. Everybody had 1 stock because there was a 5-minute time limit. Then me and this Link kid, we ended up getting down to just us 2. I knocked one person off, he knocked one person off, and then bombs started dropping. I haven't played Smash since like 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks after it came out, or like a week after it came out, so I don't remember anything about bombs dropping. So all of a sudden the bombs dropped, hit him, he blew off the stage, and I won. It was amazing. I thought that was really epic, that match. We didn't get it on film, but then we got my match getting destroyed by the person who ended up winning the tournament. I only got 1 stock off of him, and same thing with everybody else that ended up playing him. Orochimaru girl's boyfriend, he played the kid, and he's way better Meta Knight player than me. He ended up getting rocked by the kid. The kid was playing Snake. In the finals, this kid ended up getting just totally demolished with him with Snake again. The kid was just out of control with Snake. So it's basically the best Smash player I've ever seen. The best Brawl Smash player, at least, I've ever seen. That was pretty good, at least seeing that. I played some Halo, played some new game. I don't even know the name of it, but it was really epic words before you played the game. It was like, it's time to start your battle. Rule the kingdom. Stop procrastinating and start the fight. Round 1. Are you ready? Fight. Something like that. I don't know. It goes in all stuff. And it's like an anime, something North Star or something. King of the North Star. I don't know. And that was an alright game. It was I don't know. It's just 2D fighter again. I don't like these 2D fighters. I like 3D fighters. I think the video game room could have also been bigger. Alright, so the best thing about Jacon 2008, also they had a very good AMV contest. The best thing would have to be, I don't know if I can, our hotel room. Our hotel room was right on site. That was the best thing. We literally walked down the stairs and we were already looking at the convention. We're already seeing freaks and everything walking around, running around, doing all kinds of weird stuff to each other. We heard all the craziness in our backyard because we were backed up to the pool. So we were like right in the thick of things. That was the best thing about it, I'd say. The worst thing, no Naruto, of course. If they could change one thing that would make me want to go next year, have the same Naruto tournament they had last in 07 and 09 in a room with a lot of chairs, like a crowd. They can use 6 or 4, doesn't really matter. Just make it really epic. 64 people, like always.
Also, the Will wasn't here.
Yeah, the Will wasn't here. Who else wasn't here? Nero. Jose wasn't here. Jose. Sorry, I was spelling it instead of saying it. I'm not good with Spanish. Mr. Brightside. If you guys know about that. He wasn't there. But the 2 people whose names I can't pronounce, they were there, and Nero was there. Ryu and Ryu Kashu. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why the Will wasn't there, but he's the man. Final verdict for Jacon 08. I'd have to go to 6. 6 out of 10. Thought it was a pretty piss poor con. I already heard people talking about MetroCon, and I think that's going to be really good, and I really want to go, but it's an extra hour drive for us, and for some reason, since Anthony's not behind the wheel, he doesn't want to sit in the car for the extra hour. I don't know, I just hate Tampa. Tampa sucks, the cops suck.
That's why.
Yeah, I don't want to get pulled over twice again.
And I don't want to stay at Howard Johnson again.
Yeah, I don't want to stay at... We were at the Howard Johnson last time. We have more stories from other cons than this con. This con had no stories whatsoever. All the other cons have some kind of story. And like, you go to get something to eat, like a vending machine, because that's all they had. And you seriously enter a place that was straight out of a horror movie. You got like a pool table, and then you have like just open doorways with like tarps over them, with like darkness in the distance, and just like a little teeny tiny light in the corner. A jukebox that just magically turns on and off. A fan that like squeaks and turns around and is like lopsided. The vending machine's like all broken. A ripped up couch. And a flickering light to just totally throw things off. So it totally reminds you of a horror movie. And that was our hotel basically. So don't know if we want to go back to that. Plus you pay like 10 bucks a day for parking. In Orlando you don't. So, but we are definitely, most definitely, going to AFO. It's 2008, but I think it's AFO 9, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 1 ahead. Yeah, I'm actually 99% positive it's 1 ahead. So AFO 09 can expect us. They had a huge Naruto tournament last year. Well, not really huge, but a huge payout. It was like 200 bucks or something if you pre-registered, and that's why we pre-registered. And got the hotel on site, was all so we could enter that tournament. I got 2nd place, lost to Mr. Brightside, of course.
He needs the money for his kid.
As Anthony likes to put it, he needed the money for his kid, so it's good we let him win, as Anthony said. So hopefully that'll be happening. If not, they might have a good one in the middle of the day, like they did before. They had one like the middle of Sunday. The judge was kind of a dick, but whatever. It was like his way or the highway, basically, and that's not a good way to run. That's not the good way to run a tournament, especially since you know nothing about the game. So I don't know, who knows. Best thing about MetroCon is they had like a Pokemon tournament, they had Yu-Gi-Oh, they had Naruto. I mean, even if we have to run a tournament, I don't care if I have to run a tournament or not. I just want a tournament for Naruto or whatever. I'll even run a Pokemon tournament for him and play some Yu-Gi-Oh. They got a really good rave there. Webb likes to run around circles around the rave. That's always a blast, watching him do that. So we're looking forward to other cons basically, because this con sucked. And if anyone wants to put a con in West Palm, feel free. They got the West Palm Beach West Palm Convention Center. I think that's actually what it's called. I'm not sure, but knock yourself out. It's a great place to be, and there's probably a lot of crazy people there. Because Chibi Pod, there were a good amount of crazy people, and we were in some like dinky little small hotel.
44 seconds.
So this is Blake from Jacon 2008 signing out.
And this is Anthony from Jacon 2008, and peace out.
Anime Rewind.